There's no such thing as sin, let it all come right in. I wanna make some mistakes, I wanna sleep in the mud, I wanna swim in the flood, I wanna fuck till I'm done. I like whiskey on ice, I like sun in my eyes. I wanna burn it all down, so let's start a fire. I wanna be lost, so lost that I'm found, making and laughing with my blood on the ground. I've already seen the fight, so there's nothing to fear. Lord, I'll be ready when the devil is near. I'm here. I'm here. I have to stop the video because I may be shut off because of the music, but that's the music I want to hear right now. I am here. You are here. We are top 100 bestsellers on Amazon for the Kindle version. Woohoo! Okay, let me put our Instagram people here because I wanted to use that for the music. Oh my God, there is so much going on. Like your support, I'm just blown away. Like, you know, some of you are still maybe resisting social media, audiences, ideal clients, ideal people, your tribe, your ambassadors, your people. It works. You know, you are it. You are part of an audience that is building my dream, and the people in your audience are building your dream and you're building their dreams. It's both ways. All of you. I want you to be so aware of this. So day 2, midday. So today I have 30 minutes. Who wants to jump with me? So you put in the comments, me, and then I'll invite you to come with me. So this morning I had tons of comments that I couldn't see. So I really hope I can see you now, because I'm just gonna go on my cell phone. I think that's maybe gonna be the way, so that I can really get you live with me. Who wants to come live with me? Ask me question, maybe get a little bit of coaching if you want. I have 30 minutes before my next meeting. So the book is $0, €0, zero, whatever the country you are in, it's zero. Hello, Cindy. So grab it now. We are part of the top 100 books in the Kindle version. Look at how I put my hair. I was so excited. I wanted to dance with you. So the song that we were listening before I cut it off, I think we're allowed to 16 or 90 seconds of free music. So hopefully I didn't overpass that. But it was Pink. I Am Here. It's one of my favorite songs. I am here. We are here. So if you want to come live with me, hello, please join me. Okay. So I'm just going to remind all of you that this is going to be free for today, tomorrow, and Friday. Today, the big ask is to leave a review. Even if you just read a little bit of it, you can say something like, you know, I'm so excited I got the book. I cannot wait to finish it. And you just say why you got it. And then when you're finished with the book later on in life, you can go back to the review and add another one, right? It doesn't have to be complicated. Thank you to all of you already left reviews. I know a lot of you have reviews in approbation, or like there is a process on Amazon. So thank you for sharing everything. Thank you for inviting me to your show. Like, thank you big time. So again, if you can tell me if you want to jump with me, I don't see comments. I think that's going to be a little tricky, right? So maybe what I'll do, in case I don't see the comments that you are here, I'm going to put the link in the comments here. And then basically you click on the link, it's going to bring you backstage with me. And then I'll be able to bring you on and we can discuss the book together. Or anything you want to talk about your visibility, that's your chance to do it with me and with the beautiful audience that we have here. Let me share this whoop in our Facebook group, because we have raving fans in the Facebook group, and we are playing a game called Play Book Launch. Oh, Play Book Launch is basically a way to kind of reward you each time you take action, either to take the book, to become more visible, because each time you take action to support me, that requires visibility. Like when you share a post, when you tell your friends to get the book, this is an exercise for you to become more visible. And the more you build up that muscle, the easier it gets. Okay, let me put the link here. Jump online with me here. I'm putting the link. Like yesterday, we had Michelle. So feel free to join me. So proud of me. Oh, thank you. Have to get back to work. Go back to work, Cindy. Thank you for saying hi. Okay. So yeah, now you can use the link in the group. Even if you see the link, you can come with me, ask me questions, anything. There is no stupid questions. Or maybe you're wondering if you want to write a book and you have question about writing a book. I'm open to talk about this as well. Anything you want to talk about, whether it's about your visibility online, or maybe you want to learn more about what I call the inner visibility. Come on, come on in, come on in, come on in. So this morning we did chapter 2. I'm going to do a few pages of chapter 3, and it goes like this. Okay. And at 20 years old, my deepest secret was I was still a virgin. Only my cousin knew about it, and it felt like a huge deal. I remember hearing my friends share about their adventures having sex with partners on the train, in bathrooms, in other risky places. In those moments, I could hear a shaming voice within me. What's wrong with you? Nobody has ever kissed you yet. You're really late in the game. It's probably too late. And what a shame that when it happens, it will be so obvious it's your first time. Nobody desires you, girl. That's it. I felt so less than and not desirable. I told myself I had to continue to be bright and smart and wanting to change the world, because that was the only way for me to be seen as an admirable individual. Reflecting on my journey, I see how vulnerability has been the cornerstone of my relationship with visibility, both online and within myself. For years, I believed that I had to be the rock for others, and that showing my own needs or desires was a sign of weakness. Each time I yearned for something, attention, affection, validation, and didn't receive it, it felt like confirmation that I wasn't enough, not smart enough, not rich enough, not attractive enough, not trendy enough. I started to measure my worth by the accolades and achievements, like the thrill of being a journalist and the praise I received when I moved to Canada. These moments fed that part of me that felt rejected and unseen, the relationships I never had, the experiences I missed out on, the material things I couldn't have because I was just a farm girl trying to blend. When I turned 50, that's funny because that's a mistake. I am 49. It's okay. It's fun. When I turned 50, I guess I feel that I'm 50, I gained a new sense of clarity that was unexpected. I started to connect the dots and see the patterns that used to be invisible. As a teenager, the idea of having trustworthy friends or allowing myself to have a boyfriend who I could open my body to for sexual relations felt like an intrusion and sometimes a distant dream. But most often, it felt like a threat to get hurt or rejected. I remember being 13, and then I'm going to stop there because we're getting into the juicy things, and you got to read it. Juicy, juicy. So, yeah, we're talking about everything in this book, business and many other things. And again, I really hope it serves you. And tell me, ask me questions. Please ask me questions. This is how we learn, through question conversation. And by the way, there's a mega conversation coming up in Fredericton If you live in my neighborhood, like in New Brunswick, I'll be hosting a happy hour experiment in Fredericton on Friday from 5 to 9. Reach out to me with happy hour in the DMs and I'll send you the information. But, we'll discuss the book and all the doors, that the conversation that kind of come out of the book. So now, if you are watching and you want to jump on the link that I put in the comments or at the top of the post, but you're kind of not sure, do it. Take a deep breath in and click on the link and come and join me. And while you do that, I'm going to go to one of my questions I had. I need to close this. A conversation about, so the other reason why you would write a book, because this morning I went through 5 reasons why. I have 10. So the 6th one is what we call credibility assets. So whether we want or not, humans love being categorized. So when you bring marketing, one of the things that you want your audience to know is that they belong, right? But also that you are credible. And so most of the time, you are probably an expert at what you do. So you're teaching a lot, you educate a lot on social media. And that was one of my mistakes. I was teaching my head off and then couldn't see any results. Not because I was giving too much. I think that's it's a limiting belief. You never give too much because you are enough. Everything is enough, perfect the way you are. But I think it's because when you do marketing, there are 4 aspects that you always hear about. So people get to know you, who you are, what you stand up for and stand against, but also, so they got to like you or not. So you either like me or not. I dance online. Some people don't like that. I wear hats. Some people don't like that I wear hats. It doesn't look serious enough. But that's okay, right? You like me or not. And this is none of my business what you think about me. I still project all the love I can towards you and wish you the best. And I am not meant for everybody. And one of my coaches says, you are not pizza, right? You are not pizza, where every all dressed pizza or anything, everybody kind of like pizza, but we are not pizza as coaches or as a consultant or a service-based entrepreneur or whatever entrepreneur leader you are. You are not to please everybody. Enough of this. This is one of the things in life that, the people pleaser in all of us has to leave the room, not invited to the party. So one of the things with with your content online is like to get people to like you, yes, know you, and then buy from you. But the piece that you want to bring on is the credibility. So anytime you have so we talk about ideal client testimonial, but anytime you have something that kind of is perceived like a big deal, like doing a TEDx, I can see the difference. Even without doing the TEDx, it changed everything. Just because people had that perception that if you do a TEDx, you're a next level deal. True or false, I still believe that if you don't do a TEDx, you're a big deal. But in the perception or writing a book and stuff, things change because people see you as someone who is going through their ideas, through their project. You demonstrate a certain form of courage. And if it's recognized by your peers and by the society, it has an impact. So that's why one of the many, many reasons I wrote the book is for credibility. I want you to know that I am credible when I talk about my methodology, my approach to social media marketing, where I'm coming from, who you're learning from is very, very important. So that's a credibility asset, right? So that's one of the reasons you would want to write a book if you want to write a book. So that was number 6. Number 7, Oh no, sorry. That was my number 7. I missed number 6 was becoming visible and showcase my 7th factor visibility. Yeah. So that's the number 1, number 6 reason why. Again, if you want to join me, you click the links. There's a links somewhere at the top of the post if you're in the group, or in the comments if you're not in the group, and you join me to ask question or have a chat with me. But one of the reasons I wrote that book as well is to express my 7 visible factors. So the V is your voice. And then the first I is your ideas. What are my ideas? Well, read the book. Then ask the stories. What are the stories of life? Who explain kind of better how I help you with your visibility online and within. Also, the second I is your irresistible offers. So in that book, I talk about my irresistible offers, but also my women entrepreneurs irresistible offers. And what do we call an irresistible offer? The B is the belief. Your belief in yourself, belief in your clients, belief in your offers. The L is your leadership, and the last E is your expertise. So that's a testament to my visible factors. So when you work with me in the Visibility Accelerator program, which is a one-on-one, one-year program, we actually go through your visible factors. So that's why I'm going to invite you to get the book. That's going to help you to go through this. And when you get the book, get the meditation. There is a guided meditation that I created to go with the book. I'll put the link some everywhere later today, so that you can start doing guided meditations, visualization that's going to help you to identify your visible factors. So it's called the 7 visible factor guided meditation, and it goes with the book. So I'll put the links later. Oh my God, I'm mixing all my words. So that's kind of one of the reasons why I created that book. Then the number 8 I want to share with you. Yes, the number 8 is to meet people. Writing a book. Whoa, my music went off. Writing a book gets you to meet more people. It's a door for conversation. People want to invite you to their workshop, to their retreat, to their podcast, because you have a book. And I am, that's part of marketing. It's not just social media. It's to go to someone else's house, whether it's online or in person, and have conversation because of the book. So it's like it's your new key to open new doors. That's one of the other reasons why I wanted to write the book. And it's already working that way. It's pretty incredible. Then the reason number 9 is to be able to reunite the Trinity within me. What do I mean by this? Well, that book is a kind of honoring the little girl in me, the person I am today, and the person I am becoming. So this is one of the I call this, I want to show you the importance that you are not just you now. You are the little girl who you brought with you until now, and maybe you don't listen to her, and she's still, in fear from stuff that happened to her, things she believed way back then that you still believe in your body, but you're not aware of it. So your little girl is here. And the work I've done for me was to reconnect with my little girl. And she's actually here sitting, looking at you. And she's like, are you done talking? Right? Can we go and play? So that little girl within you, the person you are now doing the work, and then the person you're becoming, this is a tribute to that Trinity here. And then the last one, why did you write a book? Well, the 10th point is just because I want to write a book. You don't have to justify anything you want or do. You just do it just because. And that's fine too. So those were a question that I was asked. So I had 10 answers and I studied this morning to tell you some of the answers, and I finished now. So I hope it helps you. And most importantly, it inspires you to go after what you want to do, whether it's writing a book or not, writing, or rather, whether it's, being more present online. And what does that mean? How does it feel to be more present? And why would you do this? So if those are conversations you have in your mind, read the book, grab the book, the links is right there, and then reach out to me, because in the book, I give you different ways to reach out to me so that we can start a conversation and I can help you maybe unlock some of your visibility factors, right? So that's one of the things. So remember, I'll be there again tonight, my time. When you have questions, please put them under the post. I'll grab them tonight, I'll answer them tonight. And if you want to come with me in the show, let me know, DM me, do anything, but get your beautiful face with me. Because number one, it's a muscle you work out. Number two, people are going to discover you. And number three, we don't want that book to have more hiding from you. We want more women to become visible. If we're having that conversation, let's do it. And I'm here to help you. Okay? So now, if there is no question and we are good, let me know. I'm just going to go and check. I'm going to go and check. I'm going to go and check if there is any comments, because StreamYard is not showing me. That doesn't mean there is none, because earlier I had like 5 comments that I didn't see. Yes, you are motivating, Norche. I love it, to continue your writing journey. Yes, and yes, and yes. Do you want to come, Norche? I see you here. Do you want to come with me? Have 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes. Let me know. Because I would love to have that conversation. I would love to hear you about this. Come on, come on, come on, wherever you are. Yesterday, the person who came to me, she was not dressed. So she had to get dressed first. So make sure you're dressed and join me. Join me. We have still a few minutes. I know it takes there is kind of a time gap between the time when I talk and then you receive the information when you're online. But I'm just going to put back. No, you have the link in the comments. And I'm going to go back there. You're dressed. Okay, come on. Okay, so I have to go back and forth on Facebook, just the comments. I really don't know why Facebook is not showing me your comments. I don't know. Let's go public. I don't know. It was, at least it's better. Yesterday, for those of you who want to learn about how to deal with tech when it doesn't work exactly like planned. So yesterday, I did my very, very first live. Oh, where do I go? Yes, you go. Okay, now I see your message. Yes, so Narchi, I'm going to put the link in the comments. Copy. Okay, let's do this here. Okay, right now I put it here. You should have it. So you click on the link and you follow the instructions and we should be good. So, dear ladies and gentlemen, we're going to meet our friend Norche Kunen. So excited. So excited. Okay. So yeah, yesterday when I did my first video, my Facebook went on. You know how you have different parameters for your privacy. So you have public, only friends, and then only me, and then another or 2 more. And then he went on only me. So I was live for an hour to only me. That was funny. And so the beauty with Facebook, if you don't know this, is that you can actually change the privacy features. So let's say that it happened to you and you publish only to your friends and you want everybody to see it. then you have to put it to public, because when you restrict your Facebook post to a certain audience, then people cannot share. So if you announce something and you want the world to know, or your full audience, people who may not even know you yet, to know about it, put it on public. Otherwise, I cannot share it in my I cannot share it in my stories. I cannot share it on my feed. So make sure you check your parameters. Norche, are you all good? Let's see if there is more messages here. Da da da. Yes, yes. Okay. I don't have new messages, so you're probably clicking the buttons here and there. Oh, you have issues. Yeah, take your time. We still have 10 minutes, so we're good. We're good. I'm going to read the book while you do this. But I'm going to take another part because I was getting into a juicy place and I want you to go and check it out. So, in the journey of becoming visible, the most potent and intimate tool at your disposal is your voice. For women entrepreneur like you and I, embracing this voice means confronting past conditioning, societal expectations, and deeply ingrained fears. The first time I really understood the power that lies in using my voice was when I was about 5 years old. Living on a quaint farm nestled between the picturesque landscape of Normandy and Paris. One sunny afternoon, I found myself following up my playful cat, Boops, and across a narrow, winding road that led to an expansive cornfield. The corn stalks were tall and dense, creating a natural labyrinth that beckoned me with its mystery and intrigue. So you're gonna read the book and my cat, what we did with my cat, because now we have Norche. Boop boop. Hello. Hello, Norche. You made it. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So Norche, number one, I want to publicly applaud you for the support that you bring to the book. Like you are a part of the contestant that is like rising up with your stars.
Hooray!
But thank you so much, so much. I want to say it here publicly because I really appreciate it very, very, very much. And so tell me more. You say that you reignited your desire to continue writing.
Yeah.
Is it something you can talk about without saying anything?
Oh yeah. I did some work earlier this year around using writing prompts and just on a regular basis do some writing exercises and just get a prompt and then just see what comes. And as you know, Angelique, we lost our Alfie, and that was the big inspiration for my dog coaching business. And on the day of his birthday and his gotcha date this year, I got a writing prompt, which was a total fluke. And the writing prompt was to write about an animal that I knew, loved, feared, or lost. And and then of course I thought of Elfie, and I thought, yeah, he was the dog who I knew, I loved, I feared, and I lost. So that just made me go a little bit deeper and start writing a little bit more about that. So I was on a trip in April, and while I was away, I did a lot of writing. And so I have some ideas and things that I would like to put on the page. So I think it will be useful because it's going to be, what I envision is that it's going to be something where I talk about my personal experiences with Alfie, and then sprinkle that with some tips and advice for dog guardians on how to best support their dog. So that's what's on my mind. And in addition, I've also this little thing that's there that I might do something in conjunction with a good friend of mine to do a children's book or series. Um, Starring a specific dog who goes on all kinds of adventures, and that could teach children on how to best, you know, play with your dog, take care of your dog, what your dog likes, what they don't like, and it could be a handy tool for parents with younger children on doggies. So
You got
that's
it. That's
yep.
the book. Here we go. 2 books.
Yes. Yeah, play big, eh?
Yes. Norche, tell us who you are and who you serve and what you sell.
Yeah. So I own W.I.S.I.B.L.E, dog coaching and education. I do one-on-one dog coaching in the comfort of people's homes, and my focus is on helping dog guardians, understand their dog's behavior, their needs, how to best support them, and to really build a lovely life together. And it's I have. Worked with various dogs, all kinds of breeds, multi-dog households, mixes, young dogs, older dogs. So I do it all, and I enjoy it immensely. It is a lot of fun to work with people who really want to learn more about how they can support their dog, and just to see the aha moments, and to give them the confidence that yes, you can work with your dog and really build something really valuable together. So that's what I do.
I love it. And then you have a YouTube channel, right, Norche?
Yeah, I have a website, a Facebook page, an Instagram page, and a YouTube channel. Yeah.
So I watched a few of your videos, and you remember you were providing a one sheet about the different signals that your dog sends you. So now I use it all the time with my dog, and it's
Yeah.
so cool because I'm like, oh, he doesn't like that. Okay, he's like
Yeah.
looking like this or like this or like
Yeah.
like.
Yeah. That's awesome. I'm so glad that was helpful. Yeah, it's very interesting to teach people how to better reach their dog's body language. It's very um, you have to pay very close attention, because sometimes, I work with people and they say, well, that a behavior, whatever it is, came out of nowhere. And that's rarely the case, because usually it's a accumulation of different things, and probably the dog has already showed you in various ways that he was not very happy about something, and you continue doing it. And so they may have looked away, they may have yawned, they may have tried to turn their head, or all kinds of little things, and then all of a sudden they bark and lunge. And that was not all of a sudden, it was all leading up to it, but you kind of missed it. And it's not hard to miss, because I miss things as well. I take a lot of videos when I work with dogs, and then I go home, and then I'm reviewing the video. I'm like, oh, look at that! I missed that one. So it's and you only get better by doing it a lot, and getting some pointers on what to look for. And then people are saying, yeah, I'm seeing it, and now I can better work with that information. So it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, so go and check Norche if you have a dog, because even if you think you know everything about dogs, I promise you there is something you don't know. Because the girl did a all doctorate, master, whatever, like the big names. What is it that you did about the behavior of dogs? Is it a
Yeah,
master?
so I graduated from the International School of Canine Psychology and Behavior, so it's equivalent to a master's.
Yes. So this is that type of girl that you have here, and she's gonna write 2 books. Wow, I love it.
That's right. I'm going to write 2 books. There you have it. Now everybody knows, and everybody can hold me accountable. Where are those books? I need those books.
So Norche, we have 1 minute left. I want to leave you either. I know you started to read the book. Is there anything you want to share with someone who has been watching but didn't got the book yet? What is one thing that really stuck with you so far?
Yeah, so I finished the book.
Oh, you
I have
finished the book.
yeah, I was just into it. I didn't do the specific exercises yet, but I was just so curious. Just kept reading, and what I loved about it was just the mix of your stories, and then with tips and advice on how we can, dance with our fears and increase our visibility. And I just loved all the stories around what made you who you are today, and how it fits into how we think about things. And so I always find it interesting. Like you always talk about the little girl within ourselves, and my little girl is always hearing the voice of my parents saying, act normal, then you're crazy enough already, kind of thing. So that's a Dutch saying. It sounds really weird when you translate it in English, but it's all about like kind of play small and stay in your lane, and then that's good enough. And so that is always something in the back of my mind. Like, so when I do something new, that is the voice that comes up, and I know now, and that's fine. And that voice is fine, and I can say thank you, and I'm move on.
Love it. On our cheek, I have shivers. I love that. I love this. Yes. So to all our little girls here watching the replay, go and don't forget to have fun. Like mine is saying, like, can you stop talking right now? Can we go and play at least in the grass for a minute before the next meeting?
Exactly.
So
Well,
thank
thank
you
you
so
very
much.
much.
This
It's
was so
lovely.
cool. Yes.
Yeah.
So I'll be live more time if you have more questions tomorrow, and then probably the following days. Let me know. Okay. I am here for all of you. Ciao.
Thank you, Angelique. Bye bye.